This is an app called Sensory Lightbox by Cause and Effect Skills. This is a multifaceted app that we can use when teaching cause and effect skills, targeting, and visual attention. This is what you'll see in the App Store. Let's go ahead and open it. When you open it, you come to a main screen that has a whole bunch of different options. There are actually 2 pages worth of options that you can use. When we open up one of them, I have a blank screen and I can start playing on it, and it creates visually interesting patterns. If I want to change my pattern, I go to the little X here in the corner. I can now try the leaves. Notice I get a different sound and a different pattern. So all of these are going to have something different that your child may enjoy. So a couple of features, I can turn the sound off so that when I open up an app, now I get the bubbles, but I don't have the sound. All right. There are actually some really neat examples and help that you can read in the little question mark in the corner. So it actually gives you some different options. It tells you about Lightbox, some main options, background options, visual options, and then things you can do within the switch control. I'm going to click my arrow up in the corner to go back to my main screen. So I had my question mark there where I can get some answers. I have, the sound feature here. I'm going to keep that off for us. Here I can actually add photos for my background. If you choose to do that, your background would then become one of these pictures. So this black background that you see would become that. I can also, it'll let me actually go into my camera here. I could take a picture to use as my background, or I can also change the color of my background. And that might change visually, your child may enjoy seeing the, this is little umbrellas, may enjoy seeing those against a purple background versus black, okay? And then you can go into settings. I can actually have sound effects, turn them off. I can play with the volume. I can change whether or not I use single finger or 2 fingers. So notice here, let's see, we'll do when we haven't done the cool flame. So I've been showing you with single finger. I also can use multiple fingers and do some pinching motions. So if you are working with a child on some of those, touch and point, drag, make lines, or you want to work with them on some of that kind of the pinching motion on the screen, we could work on that here, and it has a feature, or you can turn that feature off as well. There are many different settings in here. We can look at locking the iPad, different background options. You can turn some of those features that we talked about off, so they don't have to have the option of being able to use a picture in the background, etc. And then you can actually play with the switch control options. And then you can change. Right now I have it set to normal quality for the particle density. You could lower or higher, make the quality higher, and then change the resolution of the background as the picture. But overall, this is meant to be a pretty fun app. We've got some aliens. So a whole bunch of different features, very visually pleasing, very soothing. Could be great for, some back and forth interactions where you draw something, let me see you do it. They make some motions, and then you can play with that joint attention. So something fun happens on the screen, you look at that, you share in that experience with each other. Oh, look at all the snowflakes. I'm going to make lots of snowflakes. So it can be a really great app to play and interact as well. Hope you enjoy the Sensory Lightbox and all of the great features within this.